Before weight loss ever shows up on a scale, biology works through signals. These peptides activate different hormone receptors in different tissues and at different times. That difference explains why researchers study them separately. Let's break the biology down. Simply, GLP-1 is a natural peptide hormone. Your gut releases it after you eat. Its role is to help coordinate hunger, slow digestion, and manage blood sugar signals by communicating between the gut, brain, and pancreas. The peptides people hear about today are designed to mimic or extend this natural hormone signaling. To understand how these peptides differ, imagine your body like a large logistics hub, similar to an Amazon distribution center, but instead of packages, it manages energy. Energy is constantly coming in, being used, or being stored. The goal is not speed. The goal is smooth coordination. GLP-1 manages incoming energy. After you eat, GLP-1 is released from the gut. Its message is simple. Food is coming in. Slow things down. In the logistics hub, this is like pacing incoming deliveries so the system doesn't get overwhelmed. Digestion slows. Hunger signals quiet. The system has time to process what just arrived. Semaglutide, known by the brand names Ozempic and Wegovy, is a GLP-1-based peptide. It mimics this natural GLP-1 hormone and keeps the signal active longer than usual. This is why sometimes you hear doctors say GLP-1 receptor agonist, or more broadly, a GLP-1 analog. The message does not change. What changes is how long the signal stays active. Research shows this extended signal slows digestion and prolongs post-meal satiety signaling. This signal mainly travels from the gut to the brain and to the pancreas, forming a gut-brain metabolic loop. Now let's add a second signal. Tirzepatide, known as Mounjaro and Zepbound, is a dual signal peptide. It activates two natural peptide hormones, GLP-1 and GIP. GLP-1 manages incoming energy. GIP helps coordinate where energy goes next. Once energy is inside the system, GIP influences whether that energy is used immediately by muscle, handled efficiently by cells, or stored in fat tissue for later use. In the logistics hub, GIP acts like routing logic. It helps decide whether energy moves out right away or is placed into storage. This expands the signal map. Instead of focusing only on hunger, Tirzepatide influences energy handling across multiple tissues. But GIP signaling is highly timing dependent. Its effects change depending on metabolic context. That's why researchers study coordination, not just signal strength.
Now let's look at the third signal. Retatrutide is a triple signal peptide, also called triple hormone receptor agonist, still being studied in clinical research. It activates GLP-1, GIP, and glucagon receptors. Glucagon is also a natural peptide hormone. Your body releases it when incoming energy is low, such as during fasting. Its message is, use stored fuel. For a long time, glucagon was viewed cautiously because it raises blood sugar. But newer research shows something important. The same glucagon signal can also increase how much energy the body uses. Research shows glucagon signaling can increase energy expenditure, increase fat breakdown, and increase heat production, a process called thermogenesis. Most of these effects are strong in animal studies, with milder but measurable effects observed in humans so far. Glucagon also triggers another hormone called FGF21. FGF21 acts like a messenger. It helps carry the used fuel signal to different tissues, including the liver and fat tissue. On its own, glucagon can increase hunger. That's why researchers don't study it alone. They combine it with peptides like GLP-1 and GIP. GLP-1 helps reduce appetite signaling. GIP helps coordinate energy handling. Glucagon helps increase energy availability. In the logistics hub, this would be like slowing incoming deliveries, routing energy efficiently, and releasing stored energy, all working together. But this only works if the timing is right. If energy is being stored and released at the same time, the system becomes inefficient. Biology works the same way. Signals are not commands. They are messages whose meaning depends on timing and context. That's why researchers are cautious with triple signal peptides. They are not racing for speed. They are mapping coordination. Here's the simple comparison. Semaglutide focuses on appetite signaling and digestion timing. Tirzepatide adds broader energy routing across multiple tissues. Retatrutide explores intake, storage, and energy release together. These peptides are not competing. They are asking different biological questions. Biology is never about forcing change. It's about sending the right message through the right pathway at the right moment. If you understand the signals, you understand the research. This content is educational only and based on publicly available research. It is not medical advice. If you want biology and peptides explained simply, subscribe and check out the newsletter. I got you.